When we first moved in, the house had been vacant for quite a few years. The yard had pretty much fallen into, chaos. I would come out here a lot and just spend time with the plants and spend time with the yard and be out here just digging and planting. And I remember when I put the first seeds in the ground, I thought, well, this is pointless. Nothing's going to happen. When we first moved here, I found a lump in my breast. We had lived in the house, I think, 3 weeks at that point when that diagnosis happened. Cancer was not on my radar. I was very active, before, and I never really thought that much about, what I was putting in my mouth, like where it came from. And I actually became much more sensitive about what we were eating and what was in our food and what we were growing and what was healthy. And I remember when the first little seedlings came up, just feeling like I'd done magic. I was like, this is the coolest thing I've ever seen. As soon as those little guys came up, and I felt like a mother, like I was invested in keeping them alive. And whenever I felt like I couldn't move and I couldn't do anything else, I would come out and do some weeding or like water something. I think about my grandpa and like his garden. People have just always been doing this. We should all be thinking about growing our own food and understanding how and understanding the land more and taking care of it better. There's so much work that people are doing and so much work that is, community-based and community homegrown to really make healthy food available. There's that structural issue where food just needs to be closer to home. People want it inexpensive, and they want it close. I love walking through the neighborhood, and then a lot of neighbors who actually just have their gardens, in the boxes, like right on their front, lawns, clearly like welcoming people to just take. I like that I live in a community where people are just sharing like that, where it's a conversation and people are so giving and sharing of their food and what they have. There's so many times when I think about how, I wouldn't have moved and without, having this garden. It's an amazing gift.